And with that, our heroes exploded the entire ground.
Oh my god. How could those buildings fit under there?
Don't even worry about it. It's a secret lab.
It's a secret junkyard.
Honestly, I think that is like the least thought out final area out of all of them. And there are some really weird final areas. It's just like, oh, it was under the ground the whole time. It's like, Jesus, come on, guys. So this hallway sucks, and I always panic here. Because I always feel like I'm going to jump too high and go right into those spikes. So I end up eating all of the missiles.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. Also, I like the bound Reploid bodies in the background. You see that?
Yeah.
Kind of ties into something that we're going to see a little bit later on. So it's almost like foreshadowing, which is kind of cool.
Which means if you just ran straight into the background, you could bypass all this bullshit.
I don't think that's what I mean. But it's still interesting. Obviously, I'll point it out when the time comes. But yeah, see, that's what I was mentioning earlier, is like the actual chart shots just don't reach them. Or don't hit, rather. God, I hate those enemies so much. They're like one of my least favorite enemy types.
The cactus or the fat dude?
No, the cactus things.
Sorry, he completely despawned.
So this thing is a thing.
I want one.
I want to say it's called D1000? No, it's in here. Somewhere.
Seriously, I want
Rex 2000. There he is. Oh man, so the war machines? The war machines that I killed a little bit earlier on in the stage, the big biped ones.
Mm-hmm.
Victroid customer! Oh look, I already killed it. I looked down at my book and Acid Burst just melted Rex's face off just instantly.
Rex, no!
So, when you come back here without Zero, or like by running through the Rex thing or something, I don't remember how you do it, there is literally just like this giant fuck-off mechanical arm thing holding the wall up. So I don't know if that's like Zero deployed to slow the wall down, or if it was there to begin with and it was dragging the wall down, or what, but it like looks super weird and out of place compared to like all of the rest of the level design elements. Like, what the fuck is this thing? I don't understand.
Sounds like it should be next time. Why did you respawn him?
I didn't think it was gonna do it. Don't even worry about it. I hope that was your only note for this episode.
What? Why did you respawn him?
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. You picked it out.
Actually, I don't have any notes for this episode. So, you're gonna see me farming health here, which is something I don't really usually worry about when I'm playing through these. Luckily, I got it, pretty quick. As with, I think, all of the secret capsules, you need to be at full health when you get to it, otherwise it won't show up.
Mm.
So, there's your red, just like I said, the kind of pink red. And we're gonna get what I guess not what I call, the widely regarded name for the armor sets in this one is the Max Armor, and then the Hyper Max, based on the model kit boxes. There's no other source for the armor names, at least not early on. So, yeah. And actually, on that note, this is one of my favorite things. When the capsules go off, usually it like flashes the one armor part, like the arms, head, body, or legs, white, and then they like fade back in. That one does all of them in succession because it's powering up every part, and I just think that's a really, really cool detail. And now you're just like this unstoppable powerhouse. I love this secret setup. It's so much more interesting to me than it's a Street Fighter Easter egg. Wow! It's like, no, this one is like creative and it's unique to the series. It is just super cool.
Does your armor still change color based on your special weapon with this one?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, it does.
Excellent.
What was I just going to say besides that, though? Oh, shit, right here. See up there? It was just changing.
Oh, yeah, I see.
What the fuck was I just going to say, though? Like, right before this. Oh, fuck this boss. Now I really need to think of stuff to say. I hate press disposers so much.
It's just so bad.
So he's either, both weak to... Well, there's a lot of double weakness weapons for the Fortress bosses in this one. He is weak to both Ray Splasher and Tornado Fang. It's just neither one of those weapons are convenient for fighting against him. Because first of all, you need to destroy the tusk to hit him conveniently. You can hit him without getting rid of it as far as I'm aware, but it's a huge pain because it's just this huge protrusion and it's in the way. So you want to get rid of that, which I am staggering through doing right now while having like little junk robots rain down on me and stuff. And actually, you'll see a lot of the double air dash in this fight to get back to the wall without touching the conveyor belt, which will, at some point, hopefully soon, be acid. Because of course it will be.
Hopefully it will be acids.
Well, mostly, hopefully, as in the fight is progressing. Oh, and there's the drill bounce that I was mentioning, too. You'll see a lot of that in this fight as well.
Oh, hey, he looks how I feel about fighting. Vomiting.
Vomiting constantly.
Fucking, where is his hitbox?
So, his hitbox, I think, is, like, right on his, like, nose and eyes section.
Bad.
Yeah, it sucks. And then it's made even worse by the fact that the hand will block it, so if it's coming at you, you both need to not hit it, and also not get touched by it because you get dragged in to take damage. Plus you're avoiding the falling garbage, and you can't touch the floor, and his hitbox is tiny, so it's just like, motherfucker! Like, just... I hate this boss fight so much.
Isn't this where you would fight Bit and Bite if you kill them?
So the fight name for them is... I always forget the first
God
word.
Car Machine Oinari.
God Car Machine Oinari, who is this gentleman right here.
Well, hey, it's Devil Gundam.
Yeah, more or less. It's the Dark Gundam, kind of. It's like the Dark Gundam mixed with Okami. Weird.
I should probably post that picture.
Just like floating around press disposer. God, I wish I could remember what I was going to say before this, though. We were talking about the hyper... So the regarded names for the armors in X1 and 2 are the Light Armor, because it's the first Dr. Light Armor you get, and then the Giga Armor, because it's the one that introduces the Giga attack originally. It's like its only real defining trait other than the air dash. So it's those, and then the Max Armor, and then Hyper Max Armor, and then everything after that is actually named in-game. There's kind of a... not really a debate, but there's like two possible ways to name the one from 4, but I'll go over that when we're actually playing through 4. Oh, those guys are the Victoroid customers, or whatever the fuck I call them.
I really like their design.
I like the fact that they have armor plating that you destroy. So they're another one of those enemy types that are kind of altered by the weapons depot stage element that I was talking about. So they've got that base level one, and then they can have additional weapons piled on top of them. Also, this fortress stage has this going on. What you want to do, though, is not what I'm doing right now, as far as I'm aware. Pretty sure... Okay, yeah. I thought I chose the hawk for some reason. You want the frog. This is the stage where you would normally fight Vile, and this one actually changes the stage makeup quite a bit. So right now we're underwater, which is the normal state of this stage, actually. So, remember the 5 jump mechanic that I was talking about?
Yeah.
Sometimes it just doesn't fucking work.
Excellent.
So, anyway, when you'll see the normal fight in this one pretty soon. This is a short level. First this though. So we're gonna see Zero. This is like one of my favorite moments in the entire game.
You can like call him in any stage.
Yeah, the only thing you can't do is take him into normal boss fights. This is literally the only boss fight you can do as Zero. It's actually a boss fight that only Zero can do. This boss fight won't appear normally, I don't think. It's Mosquitus. Look at how mighty and terrifying. I don't really know what he does, because you kill him so fast. He changes color based on like the little crayons that he's eating right now, because of course Zero gets a boss like this.
It seems to heal him or something?
I don't know.
Zero, look out.
He's dead. Yeah, it's just like, Zero, get the goddamn out of the way. This is so not complicated. And then it just explodes on top of him. He's like, fuck, I cannot take you seriously as a tragic hero when things like this happen. Son of a bitch.
It's like that it hugs him for like a full 2 seconds.
Before it explodes, it's like, why are you just leaning next to it? Zero, just leave, go away. Like, I know it's supposed to be crashing on top of you, but fuck, the Super Nintendo can do things faster than that. God damn it. Even X is disappointed. What was that explosion? Zero, god damn it. And then he's like, sorry, I failed. It's like, literally, you had one job. This is the only time I called you the entire game, and you had a giant slow-moving mosquito robot that looked like a plush toy land on top of you, you motherfucker. God, that's enough out of me. Anyway, you need to do this to get Zero to give his saber to you. So it's basically like, oh man, there might be more powerful enemies like that one. And he gives you your sword, or his sword, so that he can leave, and it's like, oh man, you're our last hope. I can't believe I lost it. Oh my god. So, Now X runs across the clown carpet that Zero just fought on top of. And you get the Zero or the Saber swing, which, if you remember the triple attack from the intro, it's like that, except X's version is way cooler and shoots out that sword wave. So effectively, it's all of the strength that Zero's Saber had in the intro stage is just like one-shotting fucking everything except bosses, except now it's a projectile weapon, and it does some really cool visual things, which you'll see on the boss fight coming up.
Hopefully.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah. But first, we have to deal with yeah, oh god, this is... What's the name of it? We've got a lot to talk about to fill time right now. So...
Nothing can be done until we know the enemy's name.
Escanale. Because it kind of looks like a spike, get it? So this just sucks ass. And there's no reason for it to be in the game. This is actually, like, one of my least favorite parts of this game. It's like one of the reasons why I don't like X3 more, honest to God, is this room.
They're not even on the fucking spikes.
Yeah, it's just like, this is so wildly unnecessary, in my opinion, that it's just... Why would anyone ever add that? It kills the entire pacing, not only of this stage, but of the game up until this point, because you're helpless. Like, there are other points in the franchise where you have to go up hallways like this, but it's on, like, the fast up and down moving rocket tubes, or whatever you want to call them, or it's like, you can take this slow platform, or you can daringly jump around stuff, but this is just like, you have to stand on top of the literal snail robot. It's like... Alright, I mean, if that's really what I have to do right now, I guess I fucking will.
That snail down there was a goddamn trap.
Yeah, that one's a trap, and I fall for it constantly. If you go across there, you're almost guaranteed to fall down, and then you have to start the whole thing over again, but it goes right to the boss shutter. Quickly, before I go in here, if Vile is here, there's no water, and this stage is just wrecked as shit. Like, all the windows are shattered, there's, like, punch holes in the wall, so it's like, he doesn't even give a shit about Doppler's thing. It's just like, no, I'm dealing with X right now. Fuck your guys. So, I think that's really neat that it actually alters the stage. But yeah, so, that's the amount of damage that the sword wave does on that health bar. That's why it's worth it going through all those hoops and not taking the other upgrades and stuff like that. It is not even for the armor pieces, it's just for that. Really. Like, the armor pieces are great, and I will use the double air dash a lot, but
that shit is disgusting.
That is the payoff. And you don't have to worry about having full health for it either, so it instantly blows the Hadoken and Shoryuken ones out of the water. Like, it's just not even up for question that the sword is the best power-up. So, we're at full percentage now, we just gotta finish it.
Yeah, oh god, refights.